What's going on? What's going on? This really gonna be about Shaq is right and Stephen A. Smith is a played out jive turkey sellout, and he's stuck in the time warp. Shaq is right for what he said. Big market doesn't matter. Social media is the market now. I watched Stephen A. Smith try to talk to Jay Will and all Monica and all them talking on this. He missed the mark. Shaq was right. You can't compare 2025 to 1995. Back then, you had to go to a big market machine. You don't need it anymore. You don't need it anymore. NIL and college basketball. See, the problem with cats like Stephen A. Smith, he be shuffling, and he's stuck in a time warp. He obviously don't know there's NIL and college basketball. So big schools, small schools get money. And people win in markets. Giannis been a multiple league MVP in Milwaukee, so that should dispel a rumor that you can't get it there. Jokic is a multiple league MVP in Denver and a world champion, so that dispels that notion. You can say Jalen Brunson with New York because he plays in New York. Okay, fine. But you can't sit up there and say that these cats that are winning rings and winning multiple league MVPs had to be in New York and LA and Chicago, Miami, Houston. That's not how it cuts anymore. See, the problem with people like Stephen A is that the old guard is old. LeBron, Steph, Kawhi, James Harden, their days, Dave Durant, is almost done. And you don't have to go to a big market to win. You got two teams now, small markets. Shea's league MVP. He wins. It goes on. Tyler Halliburton. Come on now. Tyrese Halliburton. Come on now. You've seen it before your eyes. So this notion that you have to do. Shaq is saying, and he's right, social media dictates the game now. People are their own platforms. They don't have to go run. Stephen A. just all tummy hurt because he can't go to New York or LA or Miami for the finals. Shaq's telling the facts. The era he was in when Jerry West came to Orlando, said, get yourself out this old Billy Bob place and come on out to LA. You'll help, make your brand bigger. It's like he went to Miami. And he did the stuff, but he was a great player. But he had stuff to prove. He had to prove it, but it was in a bigger market. Different era. That's how it was. First of all, that old bias is real. If you go by the 60s through, I want to say, the mid '00s, you only had a handful of franchises that won all the rings. So the Celtics and the Lakers predominantly. Chicago thrown in there, Detroit won, it's a handful, and it was all big cities. So it wasn't until you had the Dallases winning, the Denver wins, the Milwaukee wins, the Toronto wins, okay? And you're going to have somebody come differently. So you had more different franchises win. Cleveland had won, You had more different franchises won in the last 15 years than you did for probably like the previous, 40 plus before that. So think about it. You don't have to go big market anymore. Social media dictates it. Shaq is right about big market, and social media is the market. Stephen A is stuck in a time warp, and he's played out. And he's just mad because there is no more LeBron. There's no more. These guys now aren't going to go run to LA or go run to Chicago, run to Miami, go run to New York. And that's what got him in a tizzy. That's the reality. They don't have to. They got their own platforms. They don't have to do it now. You got young, great players playing, and they don't need the big brass no more. They don't need it. Shaq is 100 on this one. Stephen A is played out in a dummy. And he's an idiot for even trying to debate Shaq on that, because Shaq hit the finer points. And we didn't even mention college basketball with the NIL. Cats getting the bag now. Don't need the big it no more. Don't need the big market no more. Because you got your social media platform. You can make your bag. You can set your own brand. It's not the days where it was. Somebody need to give Stephen A that it's 2025. It ain't 1995 and it ain't 2005. It's 2025. Wake up. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.